Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you some Infected gameplay on the map Terminal. Now, the Infected game mode, I think, is strikers versus people with knives. Yeah, it's strikers versus people with knives, and, you know, like I was saying in the video earlier this week, I don't really play a lot of Modern Warfare 3 anymore, but when I do play Modern Warfare 3, I tend to go into a game mode like Infected and just have a bit of fun, because, you know, for me, Modern Warfare 3 isn't as good as it probably could have been. It's 90% perfect, but that last 10% really did spoil it for me. But one of the ways you can get out there and enjoy it is just to go in and have a great time. Just forget completely about stats, because, you know, no one watches COD stats really. The only people who do are people who have a little bit too much time on their hands. So sometimes it's just good to go into a game, not worry about the score or how well you do, and just have some fun. And Infected is a great way to do that. Now, on the map Terminal, whenever we're playing Infected, what me and my mates do, who we're playing with this game with, what we normally try and do is get behind the metal detectors, as you can see here, and hold off all comers for as long as possible. Now, this might sound easier than it actually is, because, as you know, the Infected have access to tactical spawns. So what they'll do is they'll just pull off the tactical respawn, get it right on the outside of the metal detectors, and just keep swarming in waves, and it actually gets incredibly difficult to hold them off. But unfortunately, what happened early on was a couple of my mates got taken out, turned into Infected very, very early on. So I was just left with these couple of battling randomers, and we managed to hold off for quite a long time, and I actually managed to get my very, very first Infected MOAB, which was quite a good achievement on this map, especially because it's so close combat, it's so hectic. For me to manage to survive, especially with just a couple of randomers backing me up, was a decent effort, and I was quite pleased about it. And, you know, if you guys haven't played much Infected, I would recommend it, because I was initially like that. I didn't really play any Infected until the last month or so, but I really do recommend playing it, because it's just a bit of light-hearted fun. It's not taken as seriously as the other game modes. People just go in and mess around. The one thing you do need to be wary about is the odd booster, and, you know, people who boost in Call of Duty really are the lowest of the low, in my opinion. And occasionally you do get someone turning their tactical respawn on just by their mate, killing them over and over again. But as long as you keep an eye on the scoreboard and make sure there's not one guy miles ahead of everyone else, you'll be fine, because this is such a fun game mode and something that I really recommend you try. But for the last couple of minutes of the tutorial, I just wanted to put a question out there for you guys, because earlier in the week I mentioned my plan to do miniature FIFA 13 tutorials of probably about 4 or 5 minutes long each, and different subject each week, just to get a bigger knowledge of tutorial out. So if you guys have any recommendations or ideas for those mini tutorials, please leave them in the comments, send me a message, whatever, any way you want to contact me you can, because I'm looking to do as many of these as possible. And I do have some ideas for my first couple as I get my MOAB there, but, you know, after the first 3 or 4, I really want to open it out to you guys as much as possible. If there's any area you really want me to focus on in FIFA Tactics, just give me a bell, give me a comment, and I'll quite happily do that for you, because, you know, I'm really, really interested and excited about FIFA 13. I've already played it for so long. You know, I've got a great career mode going with Aston Villa. I'm top of the Premier League, about 14 games in, so that's a pretty solid start. And then on Ultimate Team, I got the great fortune of managing to get Robin van Persie in my welcome backpack. So I started with Robin van Persie, but I've played a couple of games, and I've signed people like Santi Cazorla, I've signed Breda Hangland, Michael Dawson, Stephen Fletcher, James Milner, Johan Cabai. So, you know, it's already turned into a very, very good Ultimate Team. And then when you've got Van Persie, Djibril Cissé, and Santi Cazorla as your front three, you know, it's really, really turned into an exciting side. And I think the video I'm going to do for you tomorrow is a road to a gold final, because I've already played the first 3 games, won them all, and I'm about to play the final later after I've done a bit of work. So that'll be interesting to see if I can pull the victory out on that. Hopefully I do. But yeah, I'm going to be uploading plenty of Ultimate Team content, plenty of tutorial content, and, you know, just plenty of FIFA content in general. So just as the commentary winds to a close, if you guys have anything specific you want me to focus on in terms of tutorials or Ultimate Team, don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'm going to do as much FIFA stuff as I can. So guys, once again, thanks for watching the video. I'm not even sure what the final score is. I think I only just managed to scrape the MOAB in the end. I get it called in just as we're about to get overwhelmed. And here we go, Matt shanking a guy in the head to finish the Infected gameplay. So guys, once again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and look forward to plenty of FIFA stuff coming.